Hello everyone, it's Jamal Thomas. Welcome to the Progressive Soapbox. So this is somewhat of an add-on, a part two to the other piece that I did. It's possible that this was Israel. Now, when I started the other piece, I kind of made the point that the Pentagon is not necessarily accepted credit for it. And I think I did say whether this was Israel or whether this was the United States, at the end of the day, it's still, these forces are working in coordination with one another. It's not necessarily, separate and distinct. I have a hard time believing that the United States would not have been notified by Israel or vice versa that they were doing operations in an area that the United States, France, and other Western powers is in. So, one or two things took place. Either it was Israel that struck, either it was the United States that struck. Doesn't really matter. Both of these forces are working in tandem with one another, and both of these forces are perfectly okay with Assad being taken down. It is possible that Israel is being a proxy here, meaning the United States did not necessarily want to get involved when Russia has already said that it will attack if their people are being injured, meaning if they attack Damascus, that Russia would get involved. Israel could be the middle ground between those things, meaning if Israel is doing it, the United States could stand back with plausible deniability saying, we didn't do it, it wasn't us. Israel was working on its own accord. You get your military strike without necessarily getting the United States involved in that particular process, at least not in an overt way. Behind the scenes, of course. So, I'm not taking my other video down because I did put that part in the beginning, but we don't know. It's still an open question. I still ask who profits, who benefits. Everything in the other pieces is absolutely true. I just wanted to add this onto it because technically this is right. It's possible that this was Israel, that it was not United States. And there was some reports that Israel was flying jets through Lebanon, which is possible. We don't know. Reports are still coming in, so we'll see. Either way, Syria is being attacked over something that has not been proven, that no evidence has been produced for, that they're purely going over just it's narrative driven. It's the same narrative driven that's taking place in Britain. They did it, trust us, they did it. Wait a minute, is there evidence? No, you just need to take our word for it. Right here. The rebels, the people with the most to gain from dropping a chemical weapon, blames the Assad government, knowing full well that dropping the weapon, other countries will get involved into the process and will blame the Syrian government. I don't care whether it's Syria. I don't care whether it's the United States. I'm doing this very specific one just so I'm accurate in my reporting of it. But both of these forces are working in tandem in order to take down this government. I'm saying neither one of these forces are acting within international law. And I suppose Israel got tired of murdering Palestinians at their border or in Gaza and moved their affairs on to Syria, most likely at the behest of the United States. So this is what's currently taking place. This is the knowledge that we have up to this point. And you can make a case that the knowledge that we have up to this point is pretty much no knowledge. The only thing we know is there's been a missile strike. We don't know definitively if it was Israel. We don't know definitively it was the United States, but most likely it was one of those forces. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Thanks, guys.